Chris Hayes.
Matt Welch, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm really good.
I am Matt Welch, for you viewers at home. I'm the editor-in-chief of Reason Magazine, the magazine for free minds and free markets. And I'm happy to be here with Chris Hayes of The Nation magazine, which I'll let you explain the subtitle or lack thereof.
The magazine of free minds. Stop.
Free minds, a mixed market.
The oldest continuously published magazine in America. How about that?
Is that true?
Yeah, it is.
I know it's the claim, but is it true?
Yeah, well, the thing is that Harper's actually was published, started before. It was probably actually Harper's, I think it was like the first magazine in the country, but it has gone through A, several incarnations, and B, stopped publishing for a period. And
The Atlantic, will that just come later? Or?
That actually went through a long period where it didn't publish, I think. Okay. But maybe someone will fact check this in comments, I'm sure.
That's helpful. No, The Nation had itself a great Bush presidency, at the very least.
Yes.
In terms of circulation.
Well, yeah, circulation-wise, it certainly did. I mean, the slogan around the office that we always use is that what's bad for the country is good for the nation.
Yeah.
So,
we might be experiencing the same thing in a different way.
I'm sure. I would be shocked. I mean, I'd be shocked if you guys didn't see a very significant increase in circulation.
Well, not to get sidetracked to begin with, but it is interesting. Certain metrics are definitely up for us. We don't have the benefit of or the burden of strict partisan affiliation.
Yeah.
So, we spent probably The Nation and Reason were two of the most strongly anti-Bush magazines during his presidency, it wasn't as if we were rallying the troops around the guy. So we don't, at the same time, stand to benefit from beating up on the other guy. But as long as economics is the issue, and it has been for at least 15 months or whatever you want to put since Bear Stearns, then there's definitely an appetite for it. But the news this week is Afghanistan, Chris Hayes.
That's right.
And The Nation, as a long-standing supporter of long overseas invasions of countries, how would you describe the sort of staff and reader reaction to begin with, and then maybe get onto the policy of Obama doubling down in Afghanistan?
Well, yeah. Well, so the magazine has been really actually very focused on de-escalating in Afghanistan and preventing further escalation for a while. I'd say, starting even during the campaign and paying very careful attention to the things that were being said then, and pointing out that they were bad ideas, because a lot of the groundwork was laid for this in the campaign.
Do you feel like, just to interject? I mean,
yeah, please.
I covered the Democratic convention. I think you did too. I forget. But I was walking around going to nothing but foreign policy things, because that's the issue that I sort of cared about the most. And I was just shocked how little interest there was among non-journalists, certainly among convention goers. But if you just talk to the average person enthusiastic about Obama, there was little understanding that he was every day campaigning on exactly what he has done, which is doubling down in Afghanistan and using that as sort of the locus point on terror and making smarter war and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I think that